Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I am insanely happy with how this turned out. Like, oh my gosh, I am so happy with the colors and the detail and how the design itself kind of fits and flows with the image that was already painted in the background, just the kind of abstract art I did first. And then yeah, all of the effects. The way that the word wish highlights my favorite part of this design, which was the little spray pattern I did here. It really feels three-dimensional and awesome. And again, not to shoot my own horn or anything, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. And this is a painting. This is hand-drawn, completely free-handed, no stencils, no nothing. I just drew some circles. And the original is sold. This is a commissioned piece, so lucky them, they have the original, but I will be selling prints of this because it is awesome. And we make like awesome cards, I think. So anyway, with that being said, let's read it. So this main design says "as you wish," and then there's a little bit here that says "let's go to infinity and beyond." And I wanted to make this kind of fill out the area here and add a little bit of detail to help fill the space left by the extreme detail up here, just to add a little bit of weight down here. Which this background is more. It works really well. I'm really happy with the design. Again, whew, deep breath. Let's go. Let's read this thing. So, this little guy here, that shape, that is the start and rotation marker, which is here. And that tells you where the bottom is and which direction to start reading. So, this design is done quite typically where everything is starting at the bottom and going counterclockwise, except for like this little guy here, which you could read either to infinity and beyond, let's go, or let's go to infinity and beyond. Either way works, because either way works. That's kind of the beauty of doing stuff in the script. So yes, to infinity and beyond, let's go, or let's go to infinity and beyond, and I like that that works either way a lot. So, let's go ahead and read the normal thing. Sorry, they keep distracting myself by cool stuff in this. Anyway, an A is outside the word circle, that little guy right there, or on the main key, an A is a little guy outside of the word circle. So A, and then we have this shallow divot here, like a bite taken out of a cookie, and there are 3 lines on an S. So we're in the 3-line column, and here our 3 lines are 1, 2, 3 lines on that shallow divot. So that would be as, and then U. Here's our word circle for U. Here's the bottom of it, counterclockwise. We start with a larger circle on the line of the word circle. So here's the U here. 2 dots are on it, 1, 2 dots, which is good because 2 dots make something a Y. A circle on the line of the word circle makes something a Y. So again, this row plus this column makes it a Y. So Y, and then an O inside the word circle. So just a little guy hanging out inside the word circle. And then a U has a line radiating outwards, away from the middle of the word circle. So that's why this pink line radiates outwards from all of these vowels. And that one goes down, whereas an I goes up. So, Y-O-U, U. And then this is our sentence circle around our last word circle, which is in here. It starts with a shallow divot, like a bite taken out of a cookie, just like the S, but instead of the 3 lines of the S, a W has 1, 2 lines. And yes, this third line does go through it, but lines that pass through things do not count, because lines count where they end on a letter stem. So 1, 2 lines, 2 lines. And then an I has a line going inwards, towards the middle of the word circle, and we can put the W and the I together, and it looks like that. So there's the W without the I, there's the W with the I. No I. Again, line direction does not matter on these guys at all whatsoever. And then we have this shallow divot with 1, 2 dots. These are sneaky dots. They're done just like these dots here. Kind of wanted to make them look like holes through the things and stuff, just like these guys out here. But yeah. So, that would be wish. W-I-S-H. And then for this section here, it's actually quite straightforward as far as, okay, first things first, I want to demonstrate that this is in fact a font that says the things that we want it to say. We're going to go to Times New Roman, as you wish, right? This is indeed, we're going to, oh, I should have cap locked these. We're going to caps the vowels, because then they'll be separate, like I did on mine. Okay, cool. So the vowels will be randomly capitalized, but again, this is if it's in times like that, and then if it's in regular linearized Shermans, it's like that. Okay, so it's the same thing. These are the same thing. It's just a font. And this is remarkably similar. You'll notice it's done in the same style, just instead of a line, it's a curve. I did make a few choices as far as my spacing on things and stuff to make things a little bit nicer. Like, so here's the word and right there. And an and has an A, and then the ND has 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4. And except instead of putting them on top and on bottom, I put them on the side and the side. But a font is really bad at making things from one letter go over the top of another letter. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and read this. We have 1, 2, 3 dots on the L, which is good because we have 3 dots on that L. E, E, T, T. Apostrophe is a double line going to the sentence circle. This just doesn't have a sentence circle, so they go up. And then an S, S. Let's. G, G, O, O. Hey, these two are done exactly the same. It's almost like this is the most bare bones base of the script or something. And I was just doing it to fill some space and sneak in a little thing. Then T, O, T, O. I, N, N. There's that one line on the N. F has 1, 2, 3 lines, 3 lines. I line going inwards, N line going, it doesn't matter which direction, I. Then a T is a shallow divot, and then a Y has 2 dots. Oh, you're totally allowed to erase the line behind your TH stems or Ys or whatever, anything in this bottom row. So long as they don't look like vowels, but because in this style we can pretty easily tell what's a vowel because they're all a consistent size, it's really easy to just, erase that line and be done with it. Here's the and I talked about earlier, then B, B, E, E, Y, Y, O, O, and then here is an N and a D, whereas this is an ND together, just like that and, whereas I wanted to space mine out just to get the rest of the way over there. N and then a D versus an N and then a D, which this is now just a D. Add the N, it becomes the ND. Anyway, so yeah, that is that. I hope the video makes a bit of sense, and I really hope you like your design. So yeah, that's that. I hope you like it. Bye.